goodness. Hi everybody. Sorry about the delay. It's kind of crazy over here. I'm Felisa and welcome to my Power Code pre-launch and me introducing myself and telling you a little bit about my journey and what I'm doing right now. Um Excuse me. Just got back in the house, so I'm trying to get organized here and it's falling. Hold on a sec. Okay. So, hi everybody. Crazy energies are going on right now, and I've been feeling them all week. Woo, goodness. Okay. So, I just wanted to jump on here and give y'all a little bit of a rundown of what I'm doing and what my pre-launch is all about and what my program is all about. I am a leading power healing strategist and stress less life activator, and I also do energy art, which I infuse energy frequencies into my artwork to help people with different problems. That's what I'm doing right now, and my launch is, my God, it's hot. It's hot in here right now. Look at that. Look at that. Woo. Okay. And what I'm doing right now is I am doing a pre-launch of a program that I put together. It is a high-end program, but there's also different versions of it for different price points because I want to help as many people as possibly can. What I do is I empower innovative and open-minded spiritual men and women that have a problem with their confidence level, with their with feeling not not worthy and not good enough to actually go after, like, if long-term goals or big goals that they've given up and because they thought they couldn't reach them. Hi, Louise. And how I do that is through energy work and different modalities that I've learned over the course of it. I want to say 10 years, but I'm pretty sure it's longer than that, because I've been on my energy journey, my what is it, improving myself journey, and working through issues that I've had throughout the years for over 10 years. So I've incorporated the modalities that I've learned that's helped me the most into my program, so I can help people go break through and break out of what's keeping them stuck where they are, keeping them unhappy, keeping them like in a place where they don't feel good about where they are. And I've taken a couple of little hi Tiffany. I've taken the most powerful modalities that I've learned throughout the years, the last 10 years, and put those into my program so that you don't have to go searching for them and have to go through 10 years of work to get out of your own way to take inspired action and go after what you really want in life. One of those modalities that I do have in my program is it's hold on. Okay, let me go back. Okay, so I've come up with my own modality, and that's what power healings have come from. And power healings is what I do with them is I do a distance healing, and I incorporate quantum energy and and that makes it how do I explain that? It makes the quantum energy incorporated with the distance healing that I do. It makes it more powerful, and you feel it more, if that makes sense, and also it works faster. Um, Everything that I do is encompassed within the Lemurian love energies from Lemuria. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll go into that later in a different date. But basically, it's the what's the word? The Lemuria came before Atlantis, so I go into that kind of stuff. That's where my work is based out of. It's based out of the Lemurian love energies from Lemuria, which is pure love and light. So that's what everything I do is encompassed in. It's in pure love and light. Also from divine. So I work with Source, God, and Universe also. So whatever you are comfortable with saying, that's what you would use when you're doing a clearing or doing a healing with me. The reason why I call it power healings is because I've taken the word power, and each letter is one of the modalities, one of the modules in my program. So P is for pure love and light. O is for own your own shit. W is for hold on. I always forget when I'm trying to talk to people. I need to calm down. That's what it is. That's what it is. I need to calm down. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. I appreciate that. Okay. W is worry no more. Glasses are slipping. I tell you what, this full moon energy this week has been kicking my butt. Woo. Okay. E is for energy up leveling, and R is for renew your self-worth. So that's what power in the power healings that I do is for. And in my program, there's five modules, and each one is for a letter of the word power. Goodness. Okay. So let me see. Did I skip anything? I don't think so. Okay. So what I focus on is bringing up your energy levels and confidence and worthiness, and in knowing that you are enough. That's what my focus is on. That, not saying that's the only thing I do. It's just that's what that's my main focus. But I do other stuff. The stress levels in life, I think, are very understated and underrated, because stress can, well, number one, it can kill you. So you need to get your stress levels down. You need to keep them down as much as possible. And it's hard in, the world today with everything coming at you at once. You have the news, you have all this bad news coming. You have the internet with all this bad news coming at you all the time. So, and then you have life issues where you might not like what you're doing at work. You might not like your work. You might not like the people at work. You might not like your home life. You might not like your family. I mean, there's all kinds of issues that people have to deal with on a day-to-day basis that makes their stress levels go way, way, way up. And it can affect your health and make your health go way down, put you in the hospital, and that's not good. That's not helping anybody out. So you want to try to keep your stress levels down and and some of the things that I do is geared strictly towards that, towards getting your stress levels back down, because it's possible. And some of the things, right, Tiffany, it's true, because some of the things that I do is like, so I could teach you I can teach you one thing. The first thing that's a really big help, and it's so easy to do, and we don't do it, and we should, because we don't breathe right, is deep breathing. And if you deep breathe for at least 2 minutes, like, is in the morning when you get up, do a deep breathing exercise for like 2 minutes. It will lower your stress rate, your stress level, and it'll calm you down, and you'll be able to handle your day a little bit better, and things won't rile you up as much as they would if you hadn't done it. And then if you do get like stressed out or something like that, you can do the breathing exercise whenever you need it. Excuse me. And the way let's just do that right now. Let's just do that, because I think I need it, because this is a lot. But the way you do the deep breathing exercise is you're gonna breathe in for 4 counts. You're gonna hold it for 4 counts, and then you're gonna let go for 4 counts. And you don't wanna do it fast. You want it to do as in a slow pace, like breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you do should be in the morning. Everything that I've learned recommends it in the morning, and also throughout the day, and also before you go to bed, is typically what everybody is saying to do. I say do it when you feel like you want to, because I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't always do it in the morning. I sometimes I have to, sometimes I forget, and I don't do it until like noon. So really, whenever you're comfortable doing it, if you know you're going to have like a rough day, do it before you do anything else, cuz that will take that roughness, take the edge off, take the roughness out of your day, no matter what you encounter. Now, if it's like a crazy, crazy stressful day, I think you should do it whenever you can, and then make sure you go a little bit longer before you go to bed, to calm yourself down, and you're not taking all that into you sleeping and into the next day. Um, so that's one thing that I do teach, um, and that's one of the exercises in one of the in the first module, because the first one, the Pure Love and Light, which is the first module, that one is basically the starter for my program, which is gets you in the right head frame. It gets you into the right mentality, and it gets you to like a calm place, so that you're open and you're ready to work. Um, for for example, one of my clients that has done my program, she has she had a problem with her confidence on quitting her job. She had been at her job for, I want to say 15 years. I gotta double check that, but I think she was there for 15 years, and she was done. She was tired of it. She wanted to do something new. It wasn't creative enough for her, but she wasn't sure if it was the right move for her. So she worked with me, and ended up getting a lot of confidence and a lot of clarity around making decisions, and you know feeling like she was good enough to go after what she really wanted to do, which is travel, and finally becoming an entrepreneur, because she didn't know if she really wanted to become an entrepreneur. And so she got clarity around that by working with me and doing my program. And now she quit her job. She started her own business, and she's doing really good. It's I think she's in her, I want to say, third year. I want to say third year of her of owning her own company, running her own business, and she loves it, and she is so happy now, and is so glad that she made that big jump. But it would have never happened if she hadn't gotten her confidence up and gotten, clear on exactly what she wanted to do, and made that inspired action happen, which was, it was 16. Thank you, because I couldn't remember it. 16 years she was at her job for 16 years, and if it wasn't for her making, that decision and taking that inspired action to actually quit and go after her dream goals, she would be miserable at the same job she was at before, and nothing would have changed. And who knows what would have happened then, because I mean, there's so many things that has changed at her job that would not have been good for her. So, I'm glad she did it. She's glad she did it, and her family is glad she did it, because she's in a much better place now, and she moved, and she doesn't have as many bills. She's not as stressed out as she was before, because she's happy where she is now, and she's making the money that she wants to make. So that's just one example of one of my clients that's done program with me and has had a lot of success. Um, another let's see, another well, let's do a healing. Let's do a healing around, um let's see. Let me fill into it. Okay, I'm getting stressed. So let's do a little healing around stress, and let give me some feedback if you resonate with any of this, and if you feel any kind of difference within your body after we do the clearing. Um, and this is just a little demonstration of it. So what I want you to do, if you've never done a healing or a clearing before, I want you to, one, not be driving. I just said that earlier, and I always forget to say it, and I'm sorry about that. But yeah, don't drive and try to clear and heal and all that stuff. The energy is way too strong for that. Even if you you don't feel it at first, but it can make you all kinds of loopy. Um, and it can put you out too. So just be careful, okay? And drink lots of water. You always want to drink a lot of water when you're doing any kind of energy work. Um, Also, if you're watching this, you're probably a healer. I just want to put it out there. If you're watching this, if you're drawn to this in any kind of capacity, you're probably a healer, and you're probably already doing stuff that is within realms of helping people and healing them on some kind of level. So don't be scared of it. It's just what we are. Um, so start with your feet flat on the floor. Get into a position that you're calm and you're relaxed. I like to say to myself in my mind, relax, 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 all over till like my shoulders go down, because a lot of times we hold ourselves rigid, and we're all tense, and we don't even know it. So I like to say relax, relax, relax until my shoulders go down, and then I feel like I relax. I'm in a more relaxed state. And what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes and you're going to envision your energy flowing out of you 300 feet above your head. And you're going to search for a white light. And once you get it, you're going to bring it down straight to the top of your head and straight down the middle of you. And it's going to be like a pillar of white light, bright light, white light. And okay, we can, and if you need to, you can do this, the deep breathing. Hold on a second, I'm gonna have too much stuff on my lap. And if you need to, you can do the breathing before this. You can do some deep breathing, and also afterward too. But make sure you drink some water after we're done, and just take it easy. Okay, so what you want to do, you got your feet planted straight on the floor. Close your eyes and imagine that your energy is, you're going to bring it out 300 feet above you. You're going to feel or see the bright white light, like a pillar of light coming from the heavens, from the divine, and it's going to come down to the top of your head. You want to bring that down, kind of like honey is flowing through you and around you. And you're going to bring that down. Bring the white light down through your head, your top of your head, to your eyes, down to your ears, down to your mouth, down to your throat, down through your shoulders, down through your chest, down through your back, down through your arms, down through your heart, down through your stomach, down through your pelvic area, down through your legs, down through your knees, through your lower legs, down through your ankles, down to your feet, down to your toes, and then feel that white light go all the way down to the middle of the earth, and envision that you see and feel a bright white light orb, like that's pulsating, and that's the lower energies. That's the energies of the earth, and you're gonna feel that, and you're gonna bring those energies back up through your feet, through your legs, through your stomach, through your heart and your chest, through your throat, through your face, through your nose, through your eyes, to the top of your head, and out all the way up to the divine. And then you want to bring that light from divine and the light from the earth together, down through your head and up through your feet, and they're going to meet at your heart. And then imagine a bright white light right at your heart chakra, and it's going to pulsate out 10 feet, 20 feet, send it out 30 feet, 40 feet, all the way out to around your house or wherever you're at, all the way out around your neighborhood, all the way out around your state, around the country, around the world, and out to the universe. And then you take a deep breath and you say, yes, 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 thank you, thank you, thank you. And then open your eyes, and you're grounded. And when you get more used to grounding, then it goes faster. But that was just me walking you through like one technique of grounding. There's different ways, but that's how I do it. And the more you do it, the faster you get. So you can ground in like a couple seconds. It doesn't take that long to do it. You can do that in the morning, you can do that at night, you can do that whenever you feel like you're not connected to anything. If you feel not connected to spirit, if you're not connected to source or God or the universe or whoever you go to, then you can go ahead and ground, and you'll feel better, and you'll feel connected again. So that's another exercise that you can use to bring down your stress, and and so that's two things we've done so far. Okay, there you go. No problem. So that's just like a taste of what I do. It's not really even, it does not even broke the surface of what I actually do in the program. But it's just a starter, just to start you off. And if because I don't know where you are in your journey for self-improvement and well-being and stuff like that. I don't know how far you are along in energy work, if you have ever done it, if you've done it for years. So that's just like a starting point. So back to the power code program. So the Power Code program is a six-month intensive, and it's a group program, but you do it individually, and then check in once or twice a week with the whole group for an hour with me, so we know that we're doing it right, we're on the same page and everything. And like I said, it's geared towards bringing up your confidence and getting rid of all the stuff that is set you back, and is setting you back from going after what you really want. So it's like it's mainly deals with confidence and feeling like you're good enough and worthiness, and also it brings up your value. So like your self-value, how you value your, hi Louise, how you value what you do, and knowing that you're worth what you do, and you're worth asking for the money that is the equivalent for what you do, because a lot of us don't. A lot of us is in struggle mode. A lot of us is in lack because of like what we've gone through in life and what we've been told our whole lives from different people. So the what you get is you get five modules to work with in the Power Code program. You get 5 modules to work with to go along with the word power. POWER. Can't even spell right now. Oh my gosh. And in each module you get 4 or 5 exercises you do. Thank you, Miss Tiffany. I am worth it. That's right. And I could help people. Okay. Get this straight, because I don't want to tell y'all the wrong thing. Okay, so what you get 12 live Q&A sessions with me, and they're an hour each. So you get one, so it's one a week unless I feel like we need more, like the group needs more, then I'll go ahead and jump on and we'll do another. Um, and then you also get the hold on a second. Where's my paperwork? I have so many papers. Is that it? That's it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. I don't think that I... All right. Okay, so you get the five modules. You get on the first I know this is where's my first one? Missing a page. Hold on. Let me find it. Where is it? There it is. There it is. Alrighty. All right. Okay, so on the first module is pure love and light. And with that one, you get there's a grounding exercise, how to protect your energy exercise, learning how to change your words to have a more positive inner dialogue with yourself and about yourself exercise, because when you change your words, you change your energy, and your energy will go up. Your frequency will go up when you change your words and you change your thought process about yourself. And also you learn how to feel your energy more clearer. So we do some exercises on actually learning to feel our energy and how we work with energy, what our body responses are. So that's module number 1. And then in module number 2, own your own shit, you're gonna learn how to shift your energy and start to truly trust yourself. And you're gonna have to go deep with this one, because module 1 is just the starter one. That's just getting you prepared, and module 2 is when it starts, and you got to go deep, and you got to trust the process, trust me, trust yourself. And when module 2, you learn to take back your power, and that's an exercise where it's a visual exercise where you stand everybody and everything that you've given your power to in front of you, and you take it back. And nobody can do that. This is a thing with energy work. Nobody can do it for you. We can only help you do it. We can support you, and that's what I'm here for. I'm here to support you and hold space for you while you're doing this work, because it's not easy, and it does take a lot out of you. So you have to be honest with yourself, and you don't overdo it. Like, if you feel all kinds of weirdness going on, you need to calm it down and hold off for a little bit, like maybe like a day or two before you do anything else, because it can wipe you out. That's why you need to drink water, and you need to take it easy when you're doing this energy work, because it's powerful. And if you've never done energy work before, then it's hard for people to explain it in a way that you would understand it until you've done some kind of energy work and you feel it. A lot of times it might take a couple of exercises before you start feeling anything, you will feel something, even if it's a small bit that you actually feel, but it's working. And that's the thing. It's if you're open to it, it's working. If you're closed to it, you it's I mean, why are you trying it if you're going to be close to it? You know what I'm saying? So that's what this is for. You have to be open to it, and you have to trust something. You have to trust yourself. You have to trust me. You have to trust the process. You have to trust the universe. You have to trust God or source. Something brought you on here right now to hear about this. So you have to trust that something, you're open to something. You know what I mean? So even if this is all that you do, at least I know that this is helping. Because that's my main goal is I'm trying to help as many people as I can. But in module 2, along with learning to take back your power, because that's a big one. That's a lot of energy work right there. Just that one exercise. You also learn about your chakras. Excuse me. And opening them up, and also, excuse me. Wow. Ooh, there's something going on. And you also learn that there's more than just 12 chakras. It's not just, the 7 chakras that everybody depicts in pictures and stuff like that. There's a lot more. I don't go into all of them, but I go into a lot more than 12. Let's put it that way. So that's going to be a big one. And once you go through that exercise, you're going to feel so good, and you're not even going to know what happened, because you're like, really? I've just been sitting here just going, "Oh, the petals of this flower has opened up in my heart chakra, and now I feel amazing." What? I'm just saying. That's just part of it. You also go through a exercise to repair and strengthen your aura, because there's a lot of stuff that gets trapped in our space that we don't even know about, and it happens every day. So if you don't know how to release stuff that does not belong to you, because that's really the main problem, is that we take on stuff that don't even belong to us a lot of times. That we carry that with us, and a lot of times we're feeling stuff that is not even us, and we're like, this is not me. What's going on? Because it's not you. It's somebody else. It's something else that you might have come in contact, that might have just walked past you on a sidewalk or something like that. But when you release it, when you get rid of that, you don't feel that anymore, and you feel a lot more like yourself, and a lot better and lighter. And also, you will be in module 2. You'll be learning how to cut cords, and that is cutting cords is I just tell you, it's weird. It's a weird process. It's a weird exercise, but it is an amazing exercise when you do it correctly. And don't forget to close the holes, because a lot of people forget to close the holes. You can't leave them open once you cut the cords. And you'll find out what I'm talking about when we go through that process. In module 3, which is Worry No More, you'll learn how to throw love instead of worry at things. Like when you worry about people, like if they're going someplace and you're worrying about people, don't throw worry at them, because that is a low vibration. You want to throw love at them, because that's a high vibration. So when you throw love at them, you don't feel bad, and you're not as stressed as when you're throwing worry at people. So you're going to learn how to throw love instead of worrying, about situations that you have no control over. Um, you also will go through a process for uh, personifying your aspects, and that's taking your emotions out of you, and you'll actually see or feel like what they look like, and you're going to change them. You're going to make them more positive. You're going to give them what they need. You're going to strip them of the negative stuff, of the lower energy stuff, and you're going to empower them and feed them with a higher vibrational things and whatever they're lacking. And then they're gonna the image of them are going to change, and it's going to be a powerful thing for you, because that is the, if nothing else, that is the one exercise that I've learned throughout the years that has changed me on the inside and raised my confidence up like by a gajillion. I'm just it once that once that negative emotion in you changes to a more positive emotion, and I mean it actually changes, it changed what it looks like, and it changed like colors. You, you know it, it's 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 amazing. This is what it is, and then you're gonna be like, what? And then you bring that back inside. It's a whole different vibration, and it raises you up, and it makes you feel way better about yourself, because the things inside, uh we tend to hold on to them, and some of them we need to let go, and we won't do it. But if you work this exercise properly, and you know you actually trust yourself with this exercise, because this whole program takes a lot of trust on your part, because you have to be honest with yourself. When you change the little emotions and aspects inside of you one by one, and you feel where they're actually sitting at inside your body, it's a whole different experience than anything else I've ever worked with or felt before. And it will change you instantly, dramatically. And you'll see it in your actions, and you'll be like, I never did that before. That's not what's happening. So with and let's see what else is also in module 3. uh there's 2. You also learn you'll also learn how to go really deep and forgive yourself, because a lot of people have not. And there's a lot of people have things deep down that they probably don't, they might not even know about, because it might be an ancestral thing that has been carried on over to you, and you are now holding this ancestral energy that's not even yours. And once you go really deep and you forgive yourself about that, because it's not your fault, you didn't you didn't know about it. And a lot of stuff you don't have to know about it, but if you do the exercises, you'll find out what it is. Like, because all it is you asking yourself questions and really listening to what your higher self says. Because a lot of us don't listen to our higher selves. A lot of us have our higher selves out here instead of bringing it back in and actually listening to what our higher self say. And a higher self is basically who we really are. Like, who, it's 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 like we have us here on earth, and then we have our higher self, which is okay, I'll see you later. And then we have our higher self that is in between us here on earth and the divine. And so our higher selves know what we really want, what we really need, And we always know the answers to our problems, but we don't always listen because we're like, no, not really. But that if you really listen to your higher self, 9 times out of 10, you would be in a better position than if you when you don't listen to your higher self. If that makes any sense, I hope that makes sense to you guys. Um, and and the last module in the last exercise in module 3 is you're talking to your younger self, right? And you're going to have a conversation with your younger self and and get rid of a deep hurt that you might have. Um that's a powerful one too. You're probably going to need tissues for that. I'm just saying. Cuz a lot of these will hit hard, but once you integrate it into yourself, you'll feel a whole lot better. In module 4, energy up leveling, you're going to learn the difference between lessons and blessings. You're going to learn a technique that I call body rocking, which is kind of like, it's like it's almost like a massage, an inner massage with your chakra. So it's another chakra exercise, but it's kind of like a rocking the like a rocking of the boat type thing with your chakras. It feels like a massage. It's great. I love it, and it's good for that being right there in the middle of the program. It's a like kind of like a release and a just like a stretch, an inner stretch. Um, you'll also learn a technique for to bring up your feeling worthy, feeling your worthiness and your uniqueness, and owning your uniqueness, and your what is it? Your feelings on being enough. So that that exercise is going to work on a couple different things at the same time that will really help with boost your confidence and boost your um, ability to get out of your way and not put the blocks up so that you can move forward in your life and actually do what you want, and not keep second guessing yourself and saying, oh, I can't do that, because you can. You can do it, but it's the fear that's holding you back. And when you do these exercises, it moves that fear out of your way so you can actually do what you need to do to go where you want to go. Um, let's see. Where are we? And the last exercise in module 4 is you're gonna be working your money and energy, because you're gonna change your money story and your relationship with money, because money is just a tool. Money is just energy, and it's not good. It's not bad. And there's a lot of people that has um, negative beliefs about money, and that can cause blockages for you receiving. So we're going to work on receiving and changing your money story and how you feel about money and how you relate to it and all that good stuff, so that you can get more coming in, and the right kind of money that you deserve coming in. In module 5, which is renew your self-worth, that's where we're gonna reinforce all the work that you've done in the other modules, and you're gonna have a exercise, um, an exercise that will help you to say no to things that is not for your highest good, is not helping you at all. We do it because we're too nice. We don't know how to say no. I understand. I've gone through this. I know exactly what it is, and we absolutely have to learn to say no. You can do it in a nice way. You don't have to do it in a crappy way. I mean, and no is not a bad thing to do. It's not a bad word. It's not a bad word to say to people, you know. And we have to. It's hard for us that that don't have that thing that says, "Hey, I don't really need to be doing this," but they asked, or they said, let's do this, and I don't really want to do that, but I can't say no. You can say no, and you should, because you should always be living in your truth and saying what you actually feel, because that is going to reflect better inside of you, instead of you saying yes to something and then regretting it later, you know. And there's just a lot of scenarios where I know I've said yes in the past and I should have said no, and I knew it at the time, but I didn't do it. And so with this exercise, you'll learn, and you'll be able to finally say no in your own way, but in a clear way, that you are not going to be doing that. They can do it, but it's not for you at that time. So that's one of the exercises in the module 5. You'll also be finding your why and your purpose, because once you figure out what your why is and what your purpose is, you can put that behind everything you do. And what you do might change for you to be able to live in your truth, and to be doing what you actually want to do and what you're actually here to do. And you'll feel um, better. You'll feel whole. Instead of feeling like there's something else you're supposed to be doing right now. You was put on the earth for something else. You was put here to do bigger and better things, which you probably were. Especially if you're looking at this, you probably were and are, and you can, and you will. Just tell yourself to, and listen to yourself. Um, so you'll learn, like, gut checks, like learn how to trust what your instincts tell you, what your gut tells you, what your trigger points that tell you, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, or oh, this is an opportunity. You'll learn how to recognize those within your own body, because your body has tails. You just got to listen to them. Um, and the last one in module 5 is you'll um, learn how to take inspired actions and learn what they are for what you want to do and what you want to accomplish in life. Because you can do all the work that you know till you run out of breath, but if you take no action, nothing's gonna happen. Like, some stuff might get better, but until you take actions, because things are not going to just fall in your lap. You still have to do something. You can't just sit there and you know wish and meditate and hope that whatever you want is just going to come to you. It's going to come to your front door and just sit in your lap. That's not how it works. You have to actually do. You have to take steps. You have to do things in order to put yourself in front of the right opportunities, in front of the right places and people, to get to where you want and to get what you want. Um, you have to do things. It's not just um, manifesting things into your life. All you do is sit there and say, this is what I want in my life. That's not how it works. You have to actually take actions and steps to help that along. And when you raise up your confidence, then the blocks and the things that hold you back from doing things and from actually taking those steps, those get out the way. Because your confidence is really the booster, is really the key to you knowing your worth, knowing that you're good enough, and feeling worthy to do it and worthy to ask for it. Because it's you that needs to feel that you deserve what you want. And once you feel that, then you know that you can go out and get it. But if you don't know that, you're just going to continue doing what you've been doing and staying stuck, and keep those blocks are going to just stay right where they are. And we don't want that. So those are the modules. And let's see. What you get along with the 5 modules and all the lessons is I think I told you already the oh, I said 12 before. It's 8. I'm sorry, I had the wrong paper. It's 8 1-hour group Q&A recorded sessions, probably through Zoom, because that's the easiest way I've found to get people together and actually have a session. And you'll get 4 1-hour distance quantum power healing sessions from me. So that's two a month, and that is, you don't have to do anything with that. That's just me doing work for you. So it's almost like a bonus, but it's just me giving you extra support wherever you are. And you don't have to do anything. You just have to, be open to it and say yes. That's really all that you need to do for that. And for a bonus, if you pay in full, you'll get 4 extra hours of distant quantum power healing sessions with me. So that's if you pay in full, and you pay before May. I believe it's May is when I'm starting this. I want to say May 1st, but it might be May 15th. May 1st, yeah. If you pay in full before May 1st. Because after May 1st, it's going to, the price is going to go up. So that's just how it is. So the cost, your investment for the whole program is $24,000. But if you pay in full or pay before the May 1st, which is when the program starts. The program starts on May 1st. And it's online. It's audio files and the group calls. The discount before May 1st is you get a $2,000 discount before May 1st, and then you also get the bonus for additional distant healings. So you'll gain like a distant healing. You'll be getting a healing a week per week. And also after, see, in the payment plan, the plan for the full program is 6 payments of 3833. So that's the payment plan before May 1st, because I don't want to what's it called, don't want to confuse you, that's the word, yeah, with a bunch of numbers. I do have it on the website, and I can send it to you if you want to look at all the modules and all the breakdown of the whole program. And also, let's see, after May 1st, paying full would be 19,000. And I don't know how to say this without it sounding all crazy. So I'm not going to go into all that, but if you're interested in seeing it, it is on my it's on my webpage. So you can see the breakdowns. I also have, for a second offer, for a second program, it's called Power Focus, and that is when you pick 2 modules from the 5 modules of the full program. You get 2 modules, and that is a month long journey for you, and you get 8 sessions from any of the 2 modules you pick. So you get 8 exercises. So it'd be like in you also get 4 group Q&A recorded sessions through Zoom, and 2 1-hour distant healings. And that is, if that's an investment of $12,000, and if you pay in full before May 1st, it's only $10,000, so it's a $2,000 discount. And with paying full bonus, you get 2 extra aspect transmutation healing sessions with me. And that's completely different from the distance healings. With the aspect healings, you'll be on a call with me, and you can ask me any questions that you want. So you get two of those, and those sessions are an hour each. Let's see. The payment plan for the Power Focus program is $3,000 for 4 months. So you'll pay you pay a monthly fee for 4 months, and then you'll be done with that. And the third program I have is called Power Start. And you pick one of any of the 5 modules, and you'll work through. Excuse me, gosh, and work through that module. And all those exercises in that module. And that's a 2.5-week journey. So that should take about 2.5 weeks. But you want to work at your own pace. You don't want to speed through anything, feel like you have to keep up with anybody. It's you have to listen to yourself, and you have to know when to slow down. Some of them you can eat through if you want to. That's how you feel. But the Power Start is one module, and it should take about 2.5 weeks to get through. And with that, you get 3 group Q&A sessions and 1 power healing session. And that's an investment of $6,000. And if you pay in full before May 1st, you get $1,000 off, so it'll be $5,000. And the bonus for paying in full is 1 money love transmutation healing session with me and 1 aspect mutation healing session with me. And if you do the payment plan, it's 12 months to make it affordable for some people, because some people have to work on their money issues and blocks and stuff first. I had to do it too. The payment plan is a 12-month payment plan of $500 for 12 months. So that would be the payment plan for the Power Start program. And that is what I am on here doing now. And if you want to check out some of my testimonials, those are also on my website. So you can check out some of those. And if you're feeling drawn to this, or like you have any questions or anything, feel free to email me or to IM me or DM me, or whatever you're on, if you're on Facebook or Instagram. And I'll send you a questionnaire you can fill out to see if you're a good fit for the program. Because I don't want you to waste your time, and I don't want to waste time when you can be working with somebody else that you're more drawn to, or that you're more of a good fit for. So I have a questionnaire that you can fill out to fill out to see where you are at, and if you are ready for this program. Yep, I think that's it. I think that is all. So again, hello. My website is www.lux. Nope, that's not right. What is it? Hello, law. www.lawofsevenluxart.com. That's that's my website, and it's law of the number 7 lux art.com. And then you just go to where it says power code, and everything's down there. And then there's a tab that says testimonials, and you can read through the testimonials. And once again, my name is Felisa, and I am the leading power healing strategist and stressless life activator. And I also do energy art. So, but basically, I do energy work, and I work with people that are open-minded, innovative, spiritual men and women that need help with their confidence, with getting out of the way, with working on feeling worthy and feeling good enough to take inspired action to better their life and actually go after what they want and ask for the money that they deserve. So that's what I do. And I think that's it. If you're, if you're ready to step into your power and confidence and ready to take this journey, um, then I invite you to join me for my high end exclusive private coaching. Private coaching. Hello. Here and now in 2020, and if you're ready to up level your confidence and kick those feelings of not being good enough, not being worthy enough to the curb, and step into your own power and have the most abundant life that you can imagine. Probably you haven't even imagined it. Then book a chat with me today and let's do this. Um, let's. I have. Oh yeah. I only have 5 spots left, so so you know, get with me as soon as you can, and let's go forward and let's change your life. Because once you change your energy, you change your life. So that's it for today. I know it was kind of long, but this was the first time I've actually talked about it, so I'm getting all the kinks out. Um, I've had a couple people go through my program already, and they are doing great. And I can't wait to work with all of you and see. Ooh, sorry, I'm sorry. And see you guys soon and talk to you soon. So have a great day and love, light, and blessings to all of you. See ya. Thanks for listening.